Okay, for the next segment, rather than taking two questions, or we had them come in with full names according to what we think might be the best interest to the club in general, I'll read these to the contestants.
Hey, Lanny.
Yeah.
I will stand. I'm going to give you a amount of minutes that he says for each question, and then I'll stand. That means we'll wrap that up.
Okay, that's it's a combination of serious questions and not so serious questions. The first one we lead off with should make. We are a Republican club, so you'll understand that we're concerned about a Republican being in the mayor's chair. As I read these questions, by the time it gets around to third contestant, if you need to recall something, don't hesitate to ask, okay? The Republican Party espouses the conservative principles of limited government, lower taxes, and free enterprise. How will you, as mayor of Port Orange, advance these principles during your term in office? And limit your response to 3 minutes on this one. Don?
Laney, thank you. Well, I think in the issue of taxation, it starts with you have to have in business what's called systems of continuous improvement. That is something in the aughts that Port Orange totally forgot. We were in a transitory stage because of that. We have gone through some leadership changes inside of the City Hall because of that, and very necessary ones. And I think we have, and we're starting in the right direction with systems of continuous improvement. That's a business principle that was lost. We stagnated for a long time, and I think that we're headed in the right direction. And the issue of taxation, I think you have to have a very efficient, well-run system so that in which you can use your resources to the maximum potential in order to do that. I think that's something that we have also headed in the right direction with. Before I was elected, I'm the only one up here that has a record to run on. You can sit here and say what you want. You can evaluate my record. You may like it, you might not, but I'm the only one up here that actually has a record of accomplishment. When I was elected, our millage rate was at 496. It's now at 428. In actual terms, taxes are about 11% lower than they were when I took office. I think there are other things that we can continue to do. And sometimes things in government happen painfully, slowly, and with small inches and small steps. And I think sometimes we're able to accelerate when you get the wheel moving. We're starting to get that wheel moving again. But I can sit here and actually say that I think I have a record of accomplishment when it comes to taxes and working to make Port Orange a more efficient government so that it serves its citizens better.
Can you repeat the question for me?
You bet. Yeah. The Republican Party espouses the conservative principles of limited government, lower taxes, and free enterprise. How will you, as mayor of Port Orange, advance these principles during your term of office? 3 minutes.
Thank you. I've been in business for as long as I can remember, right here in Port Orange. I've been in a family-owned business, and I've been in a business for myself for about 18 years. I know what it takes to be in business, and I know how hard it is to steer the regulations of business and everything that goes along with it. Being a small business. My concern is keeping Port Orange. It is a business in which we need to be as tight and as efficient as possible. Again, I think we're on a positive momentum in Port Orange right now. Things are good in Port Orange as far as the quality of our life and how we are accepting as a community. Things are good in Port Orange right now. We're on the right path to continue positive growth and keeping things again with a quality of life that we deserve here in Port Orange. Obviously, we need to keep our budget tight. Our budget is something we have to analyze over and over and over, We also put people in key places and let them do their jobs. We have a great new city manager, we have a great new fire chief, we have a great new police chief, and their jobs are to help us keep these things in line and keep Port Orange running efficient. With my leadership, I'm going to be on top of the budget, I'm going to make sure that our expenditures are right where they need to be. Thank you.
First thing we need in Port Orange is honest accounting. Second thing we need is line item budgeting, which is transparent so that people can see what is being proposed. We have sky-high reserve levels, not by accident, but because we have been overtaxed in Port Orange. Earlier I talked about honesty in laying out one's plans so people can either accept or reject them, but most importantly understand them. We have over $50 million invested in an augmented, reclaimed water system. How did that come to be? Who realized we were spending $50 million on that project alone? The second thing we need to do is privatize wherever we can. We have a $30 million payroll in Port Orange. If that payroll is increased by 3% a year, that's 900,000 new tax dollars that need to be found every year. I believe very much in privatization. Another thing we need to do is we need to swell the ranks of our VIP officers, the volunteers and police officers, back to the levels we had when Bob Ford was our police chief. They serve as the eyes and ears of our sworn officers. And guess what? They work for free, and free is good when it comes to taxes and taxpayers. So those are some of the things that I intend to do to try and best accomplish those principles of republicanism, which indeed are lower taxes, smaller government, looking to the private sector for solutions. Thanks so much, guys.